Hello friends, today at the request of some folks, I will be making a thing called eggs with coffee. Or coffee with eggs. Either way, I don't know. There's this guy on YouTube who produces videos of cooking in the 18th century. His name's Townsend. And he found this recipe from this book from 1729 from France, translated into English. And it has 3 ingredients, one of which is my favorite ingredient in the world, the other is not. And then it has eggs. I enjoy eggs a lot. The eggs I'll be using are these high quality mainland USA eggs. They have a yellow yolk, and you know, it's deprived of bacon. I'll be using this Maui coffee. It's really good coffee. It's a whole bean, so I get to grind it. I enjoy grinding a lot. And lastly, the worst ingredient is the brown sugar. So I selected golden brown. It's the ideal type of sugar if there has to be one. So we'll use these. These are the 3 ingredients within this recipe. I will be going off of what this Townsend fellow said. I found some little cups you use for like dipping sauces that I'll be using, and I will describe what is done right now actually. So essentially you take the yolks of the eggs and you mix it with good strong coffee, in the words of this Townsend guy. And then you add sugar to taste. Now, I'm gonna add it because it's part of the recipe, and that's what they recommend. So, and then I will be pouring it into little molds, and then baking it in a slow oven. The slow oven would be about 300 degrees Fahrenheit for maybe 30 or 45 minutes, something like that. So that is the plan, and I will prepare the coffee, and then we'll give it a go. So I'm gonna be doing 6 egg yolks, and that means I'll need about 2.5 ounces of coffee per egg yolk, so I get the right ratio according to this Townsend guy. So I will be making 15 ounces of coffee to mix with the 6 yolks. So I'm going to partition that out now. Throw all that in there. Okay, I'm gonna put this in here. That's probably more grounds than I need, but probably can't see in there. Anyway, I'm gonna be using boiling water to make this. Ooh, let's see. Oh yes. For the record, it is it's hot, boiling water. Okay, then we'll mix it. Let it sit for a couple minutes. While the coffee is preparing, I have the 6 eggs here, so I just need to extract the whites and get the yolks in here. These are my 2 molds that I'm going to be using for this dessert. The oven is preheating to 300 degrees. So I just need to get these separated the let's see how do we do this. Okay, good enough. Shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that actually. Okay, start over. crack it in here, I think, so I can eat the nuts. I think I saw Hunter do something like this once. Oh, yes. Okay, gotta salvage that one. Okay, now what? Okay, that'll do. Okay, rescuing this. You know, I was gonna do this with 50 eggs. That would be too challenging, I think. I can hardly do this. Also, they're expensive where I am. They're like 50 cents an egg. So this is kind of uninteresting. I will fast forward this and edit it so it looks like I did something correctly. Yes.
So good.
I guess that's it. That's the eggs. That's the end of it. Thank God. Oh wait, there's one more here. I just saw this one. Okay. Boop. Die Mark. It's like walking on eggshells. I'm going to now eat this. Show you. I have this sitting here. Oh, beautiful. So good. Okay, let's just watch it cook. Some tahini seasoning, of course. Actually, I don't really want to wait for this, so I'm just gonna stop this and put it in the lentils I'm cooking. Oh, okay, it should cook in there, I guess. Muy bien. By the grace of Phyllis, I have now achieved my egg yolks. So I'm just gonna smash them, rupture them, so to say. And then I need to add the coffee, but I just realized it's too hot. So I will have to let it cool down a bit. Then I will mix the two. So I put the coffee in the freezer to let it cool down for a bit. It's about 15 ounces, which is perfect. That's how many is recommended. I have this pan in which I will place my molds and then put them in the oven. So we'll have this set up like this. I just realized while I'm waiting I can figure out the sugar thing. I've never bought sugar before, so gotta figure out how this works. Gotta cut it. I'm just gonna add 3 tablespoons of sugar. Okay, I'm just gonna measure out the brown sugar. I don't know if this is a tablespoon or teaspoon, but I'll just do 5 of these, 3 of these. Something like that. Okay, we're gonna estimate it. Oh, it's wet. This actually smells pretty bad. Okay, that should be enough. If you're interested in my lentils, they look quite tasty with the whites. Would you like to indulge in some of the most delicious coffee you've ever had in your life? Why not try Maui Coffee Company? It's provided to you by Maui Coffee Company. Visit MauiCoffeeCo.com to get yours today. Grown on Maui, it's 100% Hawaiian and it is delicious. That is our sponsor for today. Thank you. Okay, I have my coffee ready. It's warm, so it's not gonna, you know, cook our eggs. It's not too hot. So this is, oh my God, damn it. This is the recommended amount of coffee. It is a lot wetter than I thought. But this is what happened in that video, and this guy seemed really discouraged as well. So I feel like we are the same in this circumstance. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, oh, that's the sugar. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in the molds and then bake it, but I'm also gonna take some and cook it on our stove in this. So I guess it would be, what, pan fry? I'll put some oil. Anyway, I'll try and mix this so that the sugar is dissolved, and then we'll give it a go. Okay, so I'm gonna put these into here. You know, I was informed that you should start small. It might look small now, but it'll grow and expand. That's what everyone always says. Sometimes not true, but with this, I think it will be true. I'm gonna have a lot extra. I don't know, I feel like I might have messed up. Okay, I'm gonna taste it. What's it taste like? It's actually very good. And I shouldn't be drinking it because it's like 7 o'clock p.m. And it's very, oh my God, it's so good. Okay, let's cook it. So I put that in there. Ooh, it's been preheating for a while, but it's supposed to be a slow oven. Back in the 1726s, they didn't have this. They had Dutch ovens. So I put it, I guess it's like 275. Okay, let's see how it goes. And then I have this, so I'll cook it here. So in preparation for this, I watched the video like 5 times, and I read some different things about coffee with eggs, and in Vietnam, this was apparently a very popular beverage where you mix eggs with coffee because the milk was short, there was no cream. So I feel like this is pretty normal to even drink this. I will probably save the rest of it for tomorrow, but it's too sweet. So I'll go for a run or something. But I have my lentils cooking and my garbanzo beans soaking. And I have the thing in the oven, the 2 molds, and then we have our test on the stove. So actually, I don't really want to save that. So I found this pan. I'm just gonna pour it in here and see if I can make like a sheet. If it works, it'd be great because then this would be like a little cake thing. Okay, there's some non-homogeneous pieces. Anyway, give it a go. Put that in the oven. It's been about 10 minutes and I'm getting a film on top of this. Inside we're also getting some, ooh, what's that? Why is my phone doing glare? It's becoming a little bit more solid on the tray. Inside of these, I'm not too sure how it's going. It's about like 2 minutes after my last update. It's basically a film of denatured proteins mixed with sugars and coffee. So I'm gonna try and treat this like a crepe or something. I just want to get it kind of solidified on the edges. I might as well just kind of pull all of the cooked material together and then allow the rest to cook. We'll see how it goes. We got this thing boiling. I'm gonna try and how do you say get the water out? Reduce. I'm gonna reduce this and then eat whatever that stuff is in the middle. You neglected this a little bit, it might get burned. I was watching a video on rating the #1 Animal Crossing villagers. Oh, that looks delicious. I mean, it'll be more interesting when it's baked in a mold. This is... I mean, this is what you expect from eggs, right? It's better when it's burnt, actually. High quality camera work. Oh, God. Cut our losses. Take a taste. Good so far. I'll tell you later. So I have the eggs from the top pan cooking, and they are phenomenal. They're basically just like wet egg texture of coffee with sugar and like a creaminess. It's really good. The quality of the coffee is very important because it's very prominent, and so I'm glad I used good coffee for this. But, I mean, this is something that I would select anywhere. We'll see how this other stuff turns out. The top looks like it's starting to solidify, especially on the edges where it's a little bit thinner, where it might be encountering more heat. I just don't want the sugar to burn, so I might pull it out in a couple of minutes. And then my little molds, they look like they're starting to solidify. Probably done in about 20 minutes. So I've never cooked with brown sugar or tried to make candy, so I'm not really too sure what burnt would look like, but I feel like the edges are burnt. Also, it's so thin. I mean, it's kind of absurd for me to even have tried this, but the middle looks good. I'm gonna try and scrape this. Then you can roll this, maybe. You roll it and then you let it dry. Oh, okay. And then you serve it. I don't know, this could be kind of cool.
Oh. Yeah, it's better when it's moist.
Okay, so I made a roll of it and I garnished it with a daikon leaf. This looks pretty good. I mean, based on what I've eaten so far, it's pretty fantastic. This is a beautiful looking piece of burnt sugar egg coffee. This one looked the best. The other ones looked pretty dry and ugh, so, ooh, so nice, huh? Okay, I'm gonna try this. You don't eat the radish leaf, that's not appropriate. It's very good. 11 out of 10. It's sweet and creamy. Brown sugar's a good choice. My hair is absurd, I'm sorry. Brown sugar's a good choice. The coffee is very strong, comes through very prominently, so if you have a good coffee, use that one. Darker, I would say, is probably better because it complements the kind of creaminess and the egg really well. So, based on this one, I can't wait. You know, this is like 2 cups of coffee. I shouldn't be eating all this right now. So it's been about an hour, and we can see that they're still wet. I poked it with the fork. You can see the water coming up at the back. It's starting to bubble, I guess. They did not expand. If anything, they got smaller, which was dissatisfying. So I started to smell something a little bit brown, sugary, burny smell. So I think this is about done. Let them rest for a little bit while I play Warcraft with Exter. Okay, so it's been about an hour, and these things look like they're ready to be plated. So let me grab my plate. You know, I have a camera holder. I don't know why I'm doing this. All right. Anyway. Okay, let's see how this goes. Right, well, that didn't work out. It's probably better to have actually eaten it out of that little tray thing. The little thing I cooked it in, but, you know, it's got to look nice. So I got this nice fern leaf. This frond, let's see how I put the frond here. Yes. Oh, looks disgusting actually, but it probably tastes great. So let's take a look. My eyes are red because I was playing Warcraft with Exter and I lost so badly, but let's see. It's good. I think the other versions I prepared were better, but this is nice. Kind of creamy, kind of sweet. There's this film on the outside that is more rich. This is pretty good. I think it's probably better to eat it out of the little china ceramic thing it's in, but it has a good flavor, good texture. I support this dessert. 11 out of 10 still, even though this actual version is less good. If I made this again, what I would do is I would add, actually no, I'd keep everything the same and I would prepare it in that flat pan and then make those rolls. I like that a little better. But yeah, pretty good. Probably shouldn't have had all this coffee and sugar. At, you know, 10 p.m. I've been informed by some of you that you're dissatisfied by my nonsense and daft behavior previously. I would like to tell you that that is irrelevant. All that matters is coffee. Thank you for watching this video. I'd like to thank our sponsors, the Maui Coffee Company, for funding this endeavor. Not really. And also for my friends for recommending this project. Pretty tasty dessert. I would do it again. It's 11 out of 10. That's better than dragon fruit. If you know that.